If you guys missed my latest Instagram updates video, you might have missed the news that Instagram Chronological feed is back. After years of Instagram users complaining about the algorithm and even legal backlash against Instagram and how its algorithm impacts the mental health of its users, Instagram has finally made a decision that I believe will make an actual difference in the algorithm, which is bringing the chronological feed back. Now, there has been more information released about it since my last update. So today we're going to unpack this update further and what it means for your business. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with LYFE Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. Super quick, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we put out every week that help you grow your business. All right, so let's talk quickly about what happened. Instagram head Adam Mosseri made the announcement several weeks back that at the beginning of this year, 2022, Instagram was going to be bringing the chronological feedback as an option. So that's the first key thing to note, is that they're not changing everyone's feed automatically. Users will have the option to opt into a chronological feed if they want to. Here's what we've learned since then. Instagram users will be given 3 different ways to view their feed: home, following, and favorites. The home feed will use the algorithm we have now, with some changes coming down the line that we'll talk more about in a second. The following feed will show posts chronologically from the people that you follow, and the favorites feed will solely show posts from people you have manually favorited, so there's no algorithm influence there. Now, with the home feed, in a recent video, Adam said home is going to have more and more recommendations over time. While there have been no official clarifications from Instagram yet on what that means at the time that I'm filming this, a lot of people are thinking it means moving more and more towards a TikTok-like home feed with more suggested posts. Suggested posts meaning Instagram is picking the posts you see instead of solely seeing posts from the people that you follow. Now, Instagram has already been inserting suggested posts into the home feed. Look at this screen share from my home feed, for example. Here are suggested reels from people I don't follow in my home feed. Here's a suggested post in my home feed from someone I don't follow, but is being suggested to me because I liked a similar post from another account. So suggested posts are not new to the home feed, but per Adam's video, it seems like more suggestions and changes are coming to that feed, which is why Instagram is simultaneously giving users an option to switch to chronological or the following feed to solely see posts from people they follow if that's what they want to do. Now, having this information, there are questions that I'm wondering about and things I'm thinking ahead about as a digital marketer and on behalf of you guys and our clients who are business owners. But before I share what I'm thinking on that with you, first here is a quick message from one of our co-founders, Sherman.
Hey, we just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. And after managing millions of dollars in ad spend for thousands of different small businesses, we have decided to give away everything we learned to you in a special program. If you want to learn the blueprint to success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, and all of the different tools you will need, then sign up for our social ads training program today.
All right, so here are things that I'm thinking about as a professional digital marketer. I'm curious to know if there will be data in Instagram Insights that shows how your followers have listed you. Like, will we be able to see if the majority of our followers view us in their home, following, or favorites feed? If someone adds our account to their favorites feed, will they be notified every time we post? Or, for instance, will users see a little blue dot next to the word favorites in the drop down to signal that there are new posts available to look at there? I think having that kind of information would be huge because it would allow us as entrepreneurs and marketers to make data-driven decisions in the content we create. For instance, people who are viewing you in their favorites feed are probably a lot more invested in your brand and further down your pipeline than people who are seeing your content from a home feed where maybe they don't even follow you. Your post is just being suggested to them. If you're in someone's favorite feed, that means they manually added you to a list that says, I want to see their content. So if you as a business owner could see that the majority of your followers are viewing you from their favorites feed, that could liberate you to make more conversion-oriented content instead of keeping your Instagram content so top of funnel and brand awareness oriented. Another point that I'm interested to see is how the user behavior plays out with all this. Are we now going to start seeing masses of influencers and business accounts asking, add us to your favorites? favorites the same way people currently ask, turn on notifications for my account. And as a result, are we going to see users get burned out on hearing that pretty quickly? There have been literally years worth of complaints about the Instagram algorithm from all sides, consumers, creators, and business owners. So now that Instagram is giving everyone the option on how they want to view their feed, I'm very interested to see how many people will actually utilize the chronological following feed. We might see a lot of people switch to view things in the chronological feed, but then start unfollowing or muting accounts that they slowly realize they don't actually care to see. So I want to wrap up with what you can do as a business owner throughout these changes to ensure that you get more eyeballs and less unfollows. The biggest and most important thing is to always make content for your followers, not for you. Don't focus on how great you are. Focus on the problems your customers are trying to solve or the goals they're trying to achieve and bridge that gap for them with your content. Another example is don't just post single image photos because that's what's easiest for you. Post the format that draws the most reach and engagement, which if I had to guess, I would probably say is Reels. Point being, always make data-driven content. The second thing will be to pay closer attention to your Instagram insights than maybe you normally do, so that you can keep a pulse on what's working and what's not. Things that have historically worked to date may start fluctuating with the feed changes. These tests are already happening, so a lot of people already have access to view their feeds differently, and Instagram is hoping to fully launch this new change in the first half of this year. So don't just rest in what's always worked. Stay on top of it so you can be sure that what you're putting out there is still currently working. All right, you guys, that wraps up all of the Instagram updates I had for you today with the new chronological feed. So what questions do you have? Leave any questions or thoughts in the comments below and I will get back to you there. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell before you go, and I will see you in the next episode.